Think you need a smoker to have delicious barbecue ribs? Think again. With the help of the Instant Pot, you can have delicious, fall apart, tender ribs made effortlessly. Hey guys, if you're new here, I'm Kristen from A Mindful Mom, and I love to share with you easy recipes your family will love, and I love my Instant Pot. And today I'm sharing with you my husband and son's favorite recipe. This recipe is for Instant Pot barbecue ribs. It's super simple. You don't need a smoker, you don't need a grill. All you need is your Instant Pot, a few ingredients, and you are going to have incredibly tender, flavorful ribs without the barbecue. It's perfect for anybody to make, and it's great for people who even enjoy smoked ribs when it's super cold outside. So let me show you exactly how easy it is to make these ribs. We're gonna make up a spice rub for our rubs to kind of give it like a dry rub. This doesn't need to be marinated into our ribs. It's flavorful enough, it's going to just absorb into the meat as it cooks right in your Instant Pot. To make our spice rub, we're going to use 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika if you have it. If you don't, use another teaspoon of regular paprika, and then 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt. I'm gonna add those spices to 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and then mix well. Now we wanna prepare our pork. To prepare our pork, we need to take off the membrane on the back of the ribs. To do this, you want to slide a knife underneath the skin and then loosen with your hands and pull off. Sometimes I can get it in one fell swoop. Today I struggled and needed to do it in a couple segments. And then you want to rub your rub all over your pork on the inside and the outside of the ribs. And now to pressure cook our ribs. So I'm using a couple ingredients to cook our ribs. Our ribs are gonna sit up on a trivet so that they don't get soggy in the liquid, but I still want to have a flavorful liquid to kind of infuse the ribs as they cook, much like you do in a smoker. So today I'm using apple juice. You want to pour in 1 cup of apple juice for a 6-quart Instant Pot and 1.5 cups of apple juice for an 8-quart Instant Pot. And then I'm gonna add in 1/2 teaspoon of liquid smoke. You can find this at any old grocery store, and what this does is it kind of replicates the flavor that you get from a smoker. It's certainly optional, but boy, if you have it, this little bit of flavor really adds incredible depth to your ribs and gives you that smoky flavor. Paired with the apple, it's like an applewood smoked barbecue rib. Delicious. So just about 1/2 teaspoon. It's pretty powerful stuff. And then you want to put your rack in your Instant Pot. If you don't have a rack, you can crumble up some foil, just something for your ribs to sit up on top. And then you want to take your ribs and kind of fold them into a circle here and place them right into your Instant Pot. Put your lid on your Instant Pot. Be sure your vent knob is pointed towards sealed, not venting. And then to cook our ribs, we're going to set pressure on high pressure, and we're going to cook for 25 minutes for baby back ribs and 35 minutes for spare ribs. To set cook time, you're going to hit pressure cook or manual, and then use the plus or minus buttons to adjust until it reads 25 minutes for baby back ribs and 35 for spare ribs. I'm using baby back ribs today. Now, if you have the Ultra model, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit Ultra button, select high pressure, and then set the cook time for 25 minutes or 35 minutes. We're gonna let pressure build. It will take 5 to 10 minutes. There's not a lot of liquid, so it shouldn't take that much time to come to pressure, and then cook time is going to start to count backwards. Once cook time has elapsed, don't do anything for at least 15 minutes. That's gonna keep your meat super tender and super juicy. It's the equivalent of like resting a steak after it's been taken off the grill. It's essential for flavor. So leave your Instant Pot alone and then let pressure release for at least 15 minutes. And then I'm gonna meet you back here and show you how I finish up these ribs. My ribs are finished cooking. It smells so good in here. Pressure has released naturally on its own. Remember to wait at least 15 minutes before opening your Instant Pot. We're gonna open up our Instant Pot, and we have gray ribs. They're super tender, but they don't look very visually appealing. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna put our ribs onto a broiler rack, and we're gonna brush it with barbecue sauce. Use your favorite barbecue sauce. And then we're gonna pop it in the broiler for 3 to 4 minutes per side. Once it gets crispy, flip it over, give the other side a good brush with barbecue sauce, pop it back in the broiler, and then we're ready to serve. To cut your pork ribs up, you want to place your knife in between the bones and just slice right along the bone. You guys, these pork ribs are juicy, they're tender, the meat is literally falling apart. It smells like a barbecue joint in my house. They're absolutely delicious. I know my boys are gonna love these. I know you guys are gonna love it. Give it a thumbs up and then stay tuned for another favorite Instant Pot chicken wings. I'll catch you in the next video.